Jack Hanma and Pickle, both very strong fighters with unique abilities in their own right, and their upcoming rematch in Baki Rahen is about to be insane. But before I start today's video, let me know in the comment section below, who do you think would win? And if you would like to interact with me, my community, show off your art, drop some memes, talk in general, or maybe even self-promote, then you can join the Discord that can be found in the description box below. Pickle is a primitive man who lived originally in the Jurassic and Cretaceous era. Pickle mostly relies on his primal instincts and the things he learned when he was younger, similarly to an animal. Pickle's strength is beyond comprehension. He's able to do things that defy modern understanding, such as wrestling with and even defeating dinosaurs. Pickle's muscles are also incredibly dense, as they were developed over a millennia of surviving against prehistoric predators. And this raw power of Pickle's allows him to crush, throw, and pulverize most of his opponents with ease. But it's not just about brute strength. Pickle's instincts are honed for survival, as Pickle has an acute sense of smell, hearing, and sight, which he uses to anticipate and counter his opponent's moves. Pickle's raw and prehistoric power are unmatched. His muscles are a result of natural selection and evolution, giving Pickle the advantage in just straight up brute force. However, on the other hand, Jack's strength, while gained through artificial means, is still formidable. His dedication to enhancing his body has made this man incredibly strong, as he is always doing some type of enhancements to his body, as well as the fact that Jack is now taller than Pickle. And even though it cannot be fully determined who is physically stronger, I would assume that it is fair to say that even after Jack had went on his training arc, Pickle is more likely than not still stronger than him. And this thought is even more reinforced with the fact that Pickle did not even go into his final form during his fight against Jack. And even then, Pickle was still able to outpower Jack by a ton. And when it comes to endurance, both of these fighters excel, just in very different ways. Pickle's body is built to withstand the harshest environments and the fiercest predators. Pickle's pain tolerance is incredibly high, allowing him to fight through injuries that would incapacitate others, accompanied by Pickle having an enormous amount of raw endurance and primitive durability. And Pickle's durability is better than almost all of the Baki cast, with obvious exceptions being Yujiro and maybe even Hanma. And because Pickle used to walk on 4 legs, Pickle's neck has developed to become incredibly strong in both bone and muscle, which makes it extremely hard for him to have a concussion in his brain. And Jack's endurance comes from his relentless training and the enhancements that he has undergone. And it is not Jack's endurance that keeps him fighting after a crazy injury, but it is his drive to keep going, no matter the cost, even if it means dying in order to win. Jack will sacrifice anything to win a fight. And when it comes to Jack and Pickle's fighting styles, this is where we see a stark contrast between these two. Pickle's combat style is raw and instinctual. He fights like a wild animal, using his natural instincts and unpredictability to overwhelm his opponents. This primal approach makes Pickle a dangerous and difficult opponent to read. While in contrast, Jack's fighting style is now more disciplined and calculated, with his extensive martial arts training allowing him to execute certain techniques, which allows Jack to become a serious problem in close quarters, making him a highly skilled and adaptable fighter. And when it comes to the psychological stance during their fights, Jack would do literally anything to win his fights, whether it is sacrificing his own body or even his entire life. Jack is willing to lose it all to win a single fight, while on the other hand, Pickle fights mostly for survival, but in this case, Pickle views Jack more as a snack than anything. And Pickle does not view Jack as an immediate threat to his life, as Pickle looks at Jack like he's a small baby dinosaur. And Jack could actually use this underestimation from Pickle to his advantage, as Pickle will most likely not use his full power until Jack either injures him or makes him feel pain. Jack Hanma's sight is also incredible, to the point that he is able to see countless of major and minor blood vessels. This ability is similar to the X-ray vision that Yujiro Hanma also has. Even Jack Hanma himself has stated that his Gaudo allows him to see all animals and all humans as nothing more than dense clumps of vital points. With Gaudo, Jack can bite and tear off opponents' critical blood vessels in mere seconds before they can even notice it, often causing them to pass out due to severe blood loss. And this fight will be what I believe to be the clash of philosophies, raw power versus refined skill. And while Pickle's prehistoric power is incredibly strong, Jack's relentless pursuit of power and his mastery of martial arts techniques makes Jack a force to be reckoned with. And with Pickle having an unsophisticated fighting style where he just goes through bulldozing through all of his opponents, and Jack on the other hand having an organized and precisely trained fighting style which is the complete polar opposite to Pickle's fighting style, this fight will truly determine which one is better, Jack's Gaudo or Pickle's primitive power. And even though Pickle has not been trained in any martial arts, Pickle's primitive intellect means he doesn't overthink any of his actions in combat, and this simplicity can sometimes work to his advantage as he relies purely on instinct and reaction without being weighed down by complex strategies or even hesitation. And while this would matter much less going up against Jack before he had learned his Gaudo, this newer and trained version of Jack is much more careful and cautious of attacks, meaning simplicity could actually work to Pickle's advantage during this fight. Pickle and Jack Hanma both represent two sides of the same coin. Pickle's raw, natural power and survival instincts contrast sharply with Jack's enhanced strength and disciplined techniques. And their battle is not just a test of physical abilities, but a philosophical exploration of what true strength truly entails in the Bakiverse. Whether it is Pickle's primal way of life or Jack's desperation, these two fighters both have their own ways of going about their battles. But I truly believe that Jack will win due to Pickle's lack of technique and recklessness. I think the era where Jack is a walking punching bag is now over in Baki Rahen. And in my opinion, I honestly believe that Pickle will lose. But at the end of the day, it is completely all up to your interpretation. This fight can truly go either way, and if you enjoyed today's video and would like to support me, then you can leave a like and subscribe. It's completely free on your end and helps me out way more than you may think. And that was just my opinion about what I thought about the fight. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you think Jack will come out with the win, or do you think Pickle is just too strong for Jack to compete? Let me know in the comment section below. But that will be all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching this far, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!